Tonight when I had the Ryan's girls there, anyway, I went upstairs and changed, put my shirt on.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome.
Miss
We have some very special guests to honor here tonight. In 1986, Ronald Reagan was president, and the world was wrapped up in the space shuttle disaster in Chernobyl. But in Peterson, the talk of the town, the real news, was our boys basketball team. Now don't get me wrong, the girls basketball team went farther than they had ever gone before that year. As I believe it was co-champs in River Valley. I looked in my yearbook then. The Tigers, it's been 30 years since the 1986 Peterson Tigers captivated all of southeastern Minnesota. The Tigers consisted of 10 seniors and 4 juniors. And you didn't know there were only 21 boys in the junior and the senior class combined. I think in Rushford today we've got over 20 boys in just in the senior class. They accomplished back-to-back undefeated regular seasons. The 1985 team was upset in the district tournament by a Spring Valley team coached by our retired principal and activities director, Brad Johnson. The Tigers came back in 1986 and duplicated another undefeated regular season. And at this time, they were crowned District 1A and Region 1A champions. A hard-fought overtime game, I think, Matt, it was 2 overtimes, with Kenyon in the regional tournament propelled the Tigers to the state tournament. With a senior class totaling 11 boys, 10 of them were on the team, and a senior high of 50 students, they became the first small school from southeastern Minnesota to achieve such a feat. Considered a Cinderella story, the Tigers grabbed the attention of the entire Minnesota basketball community. The Tigers won their quarterfinal game, lost their semifinal game by 2, a heartbreaker, and finished beating the Springfield Tigers for 3rd place. I'd ask you to please direct your attention to the video tribute.
Over the Evelyn Franklin Bears by a score of 55-46. And one of the people responsible for that Tiger victory was our very Greenwald valuable player, Jim Hildebrand. These people were very award. Jim received a fine trophy for his outstanding performance. Jerry Greenwald tribute, $100. And his name is the Children's Miracle Network. Congratulations to Jim Hildebrand of the Peterson Tigers, our Dairy Greenwald's valuable player. Jim, by our unofficial totals, had 22 points tonight. Now it's over to Jim Gillen, who's standing by with one of the members of the coaching staff, the Victoria Peterson Tigers. Jimmy?
Right here, Terry Conville, the assistant coach of Peterson, joining us. We heard that they were weak, we did touch right away, get on right away, we kind of came at the end of the ball game. The teams even match up evenly on paper as far as sharing being their big man and Jim Hildebrand and big man. It was pretty much equal for a streak there, and they got in foul trouble. They tried to go to Hildebrand early, so they're hoping they get foul trouble. They did it earlier than we planned, but they hung in there for quite a while before they finally picked up the step off. Hildebrand, tell us a little bit about him. You can tell that he's a pretty honest performer underneath there. How has he developed? How's his career developed?
Okay, he's been playing ball since ninth graders. He was starting for us, and he's just a big, strong kid. He moves well, and just plays really well right now. He's playing really good.
This team, everybody's talking about the Cinderella team, the small enrollment and so forth. Have they been together that long? How long has this group been playing?
Okay, 4 of the 5 been playing the ninth grade. They've been starting. And so in ninth grade, we got the 11th grade final year. We got here to play together that long, so we should be playing together.
We're wondering over on the broadcast side of things whether there is anybody left in Peterson tonight. Do you know for sure?
I'm sure there isn't anybody left in Peterson, not right now, for sure.
They've got the solid corner locked in here and they're ready to go again tomorrow afternoon. As you look at the Stewart game against Edmonton Southwest Friendship, what do you look for now as you head into this?
Really, we got
stopping for a minute. Peterson.
St. Paul Civic Center. We're getting ready for our first Class A quarterfinal game of the season, featuring the undefeated Peterson Tigers at 24-0 going against the Evelyn Golden Bears at 19-5. Our first way out and meet the Tigers and the Golden Bears.
What a final game between the champions of Region 1A, Peterson Tigers, and the champions of Region 7A, the Evelyn Golden Bears. The reserves for each team. Peterson at forward, 6'2" junior, number 4, Mark Hansi. Senior guard, number 10, Mike Lee. Senior guard, number 12, Jim Flynn. Senior guard, number 20, Steve Abramson. Junior guard, number 21, Rick Olson. Senior forward, number 32, Coyne. 7'3" junior forward, number 34, Eric Larson. 6'3" senior center, number 40, Bruce Woodmanson. And 6'1" senior forward, number 42, Tony Atkinson. Starters for the 10 teams, and they'll be introduced alternately. At forward for Peterson, 6'1" junior, number 22, Tim Scully.
And tonight, with a 2-year record of 46-2, we're proud to honor and welcome home our 1986 Peterson Tigers. Hit it, Bert. Cheerleading coach at the time asked if I introduce the cheerleaders, and it's only right. So ladies, if you wave your hands as I announce you, if you're here, first of all, Coach Pat Hatley. Now we've got the gentlemen unable to attend tonight were Derek Larson and Tony Atkinson, but we do have here Mark Hunzy. Come on down. And though he can't be here, he passed away. Unfortunately, I'd like to introduce the late Tim Scullett. These are the juniors on the team, and the seniors on the team were Steve Agamson, Darren Lynn, Tim Flynn, Steve Gordon, Chris Dickinson, Jim Whitman, Mike Lee, Pat Lee, and David Simon. The coaches that I saw were Terry Houser and Terry Hyam, who unfortunately could not be here tonight. He's out east with his grandson Caleb, who is awaiting treatment for cancer that he's been battling for a couple of years. So our hearts and our prayers go out to Terry and Sydney and the grandson. So I need to know it before we do some photo ops. There are some connections here. Deanne has a son who played in this Russian Peterson State basketball tournament last year, Alex. Susie was a senior at Peterson Schools, and her daughter Cassidy played tonight. David Semin, I believe Joseph's your niece, right? Yeah, and James was a coach here. Sorry, I don't know what's buzzing. Steve Abrams' daughter Ashley is playing. Tim Scullett is Savannah's uncle. And so there are more connections. Thanks to the people who put this together for us, and thank you for being so attentive. The #1 song in 1986 was That's What Friends Are For. Through good times, through bad times, I'll be on your side forevermore. And I think that speaks to this team and the heart of the Peterson group. So thank you so much for this. Thanks, Bert.